Okay, looks like everything is working properly here. Got everything up and running. Everything looks good. Stream quality is good and everything like that, which is awesome. Trying something ambitious today. Actually doing a triple stream to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all three. So hopefully everything will work properly. I have myself a nice hot cup of coffee, a bowl of popcorn, and a nice cold bottle of water. So we are ready to go. Well, almost ready to go. I just remembered a couple other things that I need to do. So much stuff to just... So much stuff to try and remember as far as streaming. For example, put your phone on silent. And take it out of your pocket so it doesn't surprise you or shock you or anything like that. Let's see here. What else am I... Oh, I think I forgot something in the other room. Okay, so, almost ready to go. Almost. Give me just another moment. No decaf for me. I only do I only do caffeine, the caffeinated coffee. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm officially back. We're ready to go. We've got everything set up. Everything's going properly. Let's get the music down to a reasonable one, and I actually have a playlist set up for the dark and mysterious things that are going to be going on. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. There we go. All right. So yes, we are in Duskwood. We are going to... Hi. I'd like to stable some of my pets here. I would like to... Cunning, tenacity, or ferocity. I think... I think we'll take our bear today. I think we'll take our bear. Because I know there's probably going to be some beasties that we can that we can find and yep, okay, that we can find and send out and tame through here. So trying to remember, how are our bags? Our bags aren't bad. Okay, so what boots do we have? We have 11, 6, and 9. So those are as good as we're gonna get. Belt is 6, 5, 8. We're doing better. A better belt. 9, 6, 8. Six. All right. Pants 9, 10, 10. Okay, we're doing better there. So Keishan's bow is 6 DPS, 7, 10, 10. Oh wow, that is, yep. We'll go with Keishan's bow. All right.
Well met.
Well, no, you're a trainer, not. I don't.
Safe travels.
No, I need to sell off some of this stuff. So you. Let's sell off all the stuff that we're not going to need. I think we're good there. I can actually put you on there. Oh yeah, black cherry is my favorite. Black cherry is definitely my favorite as far as like all the any type of flavor stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and summon our bear. Oh, Grizzled Ben. Thank you. Okay, so what do we got here? We have a quest over here. What do you want?
King's honor, friend.
Darkness seems drawn inexplorably to Duskwood. Master Kervin's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts, are the people of Darkshire kept safe? You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you, disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch. I joined Master Kervin. Master Kervin. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Worgen in Brightwood Grove. We'll see if you have what it takes to hunt these monsters. Okay, sure. I don't know. I really haven't gotten done much as far as like the V8 stuff. All right, chef, what do you got? Seasoned wolf kebabs. Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but I'll need the supplies first. Bring me 5 wolf skirt steaks. The dire wolves near the river north of town are good to hunt. I wouldn't stray too far into the woods if I were you. Alright, but I already know how to make those. And dusky crab cakes. I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider meat. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make great snacks. If you want to try some still, I'm afraid I'm out of meat. I need some lump meat to whip up a few more cakes. Venom-webbed spiders are a good source. They nest to the north, between the foothills and the river. Okay, sure, but I already know the recipe to this, too.
Light bless you.
We should probably go ahead and make this our home. And there is something up the hill here. Looks like there's a flappy spot. A griffin spot. Yeah. Griffin spot, flappy spot, same thing. And there's a quest in here. Tobias Mist Mantle.
I got a bad feeling.
Yeah, just look outside and realize that it's daytime, and yeah, that'll give you a bad feeling for sure. I'm here because I received a letter from my brother Stalvan, who I haven't seen in years. On arriving here, I was told he was dead. The entire town refuses to offer any further explanation. Any mention of his name is met with terror and suspicion, as if I didn't have enough of that myself. I'm afraid of what will happen if my frustration and anger grows any further. I beg you, help me to get to the bottom of this. Implore Clerk Daltrey for any information he may have on my brother.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Right. So they're kind of bouncing me around town here. I'm not sure if there is a day and night cycle in Duskwood. Can I help you? Yeah. You want to know about Stalvan? You're not the first, you know. We get outsiders coming through asking about him every so often. Always outsiders. Everyone who lives here knows better. You're out of luck anyway. I'm missing half the archives. Feral Worgen broke into the town hall not a few nights ago and tore the place to shreds. The documents you'll want are probably strewn across the Brightwood Grove by now, deep in the woods to the west. Not worth it if you ask me. Well, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, I'm going to get those. So you guys don't have anything for me here? Yeah. It's kind of difficult to read at times. All right, so let's take a look at our map. So we're going here, here, and then north. Okay. Right. At least everything's kind of compartmentalized and grouped together. Oh, look, and they even lit some torches to show us where to go. Isn't that nice? Nothing that I was wanting. Ooh, 10. At least you actually give me something. Give me some experience and stuff like that. Yeah, all right. Ooh, Worgens all over the place. Come on, Ben. Fuck him up. There you go. Good boy. Wow. Really screwed him up. Jeez. Almost one-hitting these guys. Okay, so we've got our, I'm not sure what he was fighting. A dire wolf. Okay. Well, we killed one of the more important ones, one of the named beasts. I would say we're doing pretty good. Ooh, iron. Can I mine iron? I should be. Yeah, I can mine it. I don't know if I can smelt it yet, but... Okay, so we've killed enough Worgens to get into the watch. Thank you, music, for getting uber creepy. Of course, I have nobody to blame for that but myself, since I was the one that made the made the playlist. I don't know how much of the music's coming through, honestly. Oh, you're the ones that I'm supposed to be going for. Okay. Dusky lump. I'm not sure anybody would eat that if they knew that it just contained a dusky lump.
I'm out of range.
There we go. That should be better as far as the music goes. It's always a tricky balance to find the right level of music versus like the game audio and the mic and everything like that. So I'm finding plenty of those. Well, yeah, I guess this is the spot where I'm supposed to be getting the wolves. The wolves over the, wolves over spiders. There we go. All right. So we're finding plenty of lumps.
I need to get closer.
Which is usually a bad thing. Of course, I say we're finding plenty of lumps, and then we don't find any. Ooh, hello. Okay. You can go bye-bye. And we're going to make Lupus love us. There you go, Lupus. Now, you are going to wind up hunting your fellow, your fellow wolves. Just don't think about the fact that you're killing the people that the animals that you probably ruled over. It's okay. You're doing it for a good cause. You're doing it because I told you to. All right, so we've got all of the we've got all of the wolf steaks that we need. Now, somehow I think what we're finding for this cook is not what we're actually going to be using to cook it ourselves.
It's too far away.
It was too far away for like a second. Hang on, I want to see something. Can we... Is there a way to move, to be able to move like the pop-up things? I would think you should be able to. Maybe in system? No. I don't know how to do that. It's frustrating is what it is. Oh no, you're not actually something that I want to kill. I mean, you're something that I totally could kill, but I don't really want to because you don't give me anything. See, now we're getting flanks. And I think that might be what we actually use to cook to cook up the kebabs when we're making them. Go get him, Lupos. Okay, there's got to be more spiders around here somewhere. Oh, maybe the spiders are up a bit closer to the river. Yep. Now, it's weird to think that if we cross that river, we'll probably be in, like, bright, sunshiny day. Actually, I think if we just get into the river, we'll be in bright sunshine. See, it's already looking much cheerier. Not looking as gray and dark. Can actually see a bit of sun even. Hello, squirrel. How are you? So we need one more wolf and one more dusky lump. There's a wolf. That's right, buddy. Run straight towards us. Oh, you were going for the squirrel. Well, that's a kill you're never going to get to eat. Don't need any more wolves. I need those guys. Except for I need ones that have lumps. Give me your lumpy goodness. Thank you. Now then. Buddy, we are going to feed you some wolf flanks. Wait, wasn't there occasionally a dragon that flew through here? Am I remembering that right? I seem to remember there at least at one time there was like a dragon that you could summon. Like right in the center of the map, wasn't it? Like yeah, right in here. I don't need to kill anybody else. I prefer not to kill anybody unless I have to. That was really weird. Now, I suppose I... suppose I could, like, whip out my horse. Sorry, buddy. It's okay.
What
All right.
can I do for you?
Don't go thinking that was too easy. Far greater dangers lurk deeper in the forest. Right. Oh,
Have
okay.
a good one. Need help?
At ease, Hunter. If you're just passing through, I suggest you stick to the roads and only travel by day. How can you tell if it's day or night in this place? It's always gray. If your business is here in Darkshire, consider lending your abilities to the Night Watch. Our skill is unquestionable, but our numbers are small. Right, okay. So what do you got for the Hermit? I've been told there's signs of activity at the Beggar's Haunt. People have reported seeing lights in the tower to the east of town. Few would be bold enough to stay that close to Deadwind Pass. You're the first to report since I've learned about this. Go check it out and make sure whatever's in there is human. What do I do if they're not human? What do I do if they're like a gnome or a dwarf or something like that? It's not just humans that make their homes here. I'm afraid you're all I've got to help here, Cranksocket. Stormwind's forces are so taxed by greater evils that they can't spare a single footman to protect Darkshire. It's up to me and the rest of the Night Watch to keep our homes safe. There's more threats than just wolves, unfortunately. Rotting horrors roam near Blind Mary's haunt, on the southeast outskirts. If they're not kept in check, they'll be visiting our homes in the night. Deal with the undead and report back to me for your bounty.
Be careful.
Okay. No, not that. Yeah, yes, there we go. Okay, so we've got a bundle of stashed letters. To the Honorable Headmaster Krillian, my former master, I write to you so that you might know what your apprentice has been doing of late. Paying heed to your advice, I sought to bundle my knowledge and wisdom through travel outside of the gates of our beloved Stormwind. My journeys took me to many places, but I have decided to take up residence here in the loving town of Moonbrook. The surrounding fields of Westfall are most beautiful as the harvest approaches. Well, they might have been, they're not so much anymore. Within just a few days of my visit, I found myself tutoring the local children from the nearby farmlands. The lessons went so well, the town mayor commissioned me to run a school, and construction has begun on a brand new schoolhouse. From Silver Pine to Stormwind and now Moonbrook. Who would have guessed I would see so much of Azeroth? Warm regards, Stalvan Mistmantle. Dear noble sir, word of your need for a tutor for your children has traveled to me here in Goldshire, where I take up temporary residence in the Lion's Pride Inn. Due to the unfortunate state of events in my region, I was forced to abandon my post as headmaster of the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. Please accept my application to serve as tutor for your offspring. Headmaster Krillian of the Academy can speak to you of my abilities if necessary. I shall travel to meet you in person when the winter rains subside and the roads are suitable for travel once again. Until then, Stalvan Mistmantle of Silverpine. Okay, so Stalvan kind of got around a bit as far as teaching people.
How are you?
Look, sir, I really don't want any trouble. Most of the quests in this game get kind of weird, but I mean, what do you expect from some place that, like Duskwood, where it's like, this just screams like old world horror movies, like Frankenstein and Dracula and the Wolfman and stuff like that. By the light, you actually went and got it? I'm shocked. I suppose I owe you thanks for returning it to the archives. Well, that would be nice. I think I'll take the walking stick because it'll sell for more. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you, Cranksocket. I know where the other documents must be. I'm just too terrified to do anything about it. There's only a few places that those horrible Nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling the forest. One of them's the Rotten Orchard to the south. They use the buildings there as their dens. So, if they haven't just eaten the other documents, you might find one there. But you'll have to search their lairs thoroughly, I'll wager.
Have a good one.
No problem, I can do that. Alright, that's right. You wanted me to kill the Nightbane?
Greetings.
Impressive, Cranksocket. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for one of your abilities. The Worgen infestation stretches further than Brightwood Grove. To the south, on the very edges of Darkshire itself, the Rotting Orchard is host to even more of the savage beasts. The Worgen there are more cunning, Cranksocket, but just as savage and evil. They conjure foul shadows to tear their enemies apart from a distance. Go to the rotting orchard and slay the Shadow Weavers to keep the town safe.
Go with honor, friend.
And right into the inn. Yeah, well, once I came across a named beast in this area, I had to tame it, so that's just a compulsion of mine.
Light be with you.
Right, so seasoned wolf kebabs. We able to find 5 wolf skirt steaks yet? Yes. The skirt steak's the best part. It's not an efficient way to cook, though. Here, have the recipe. It's a little different, but flake meat's easier to come by when you really need a meal. I was gonna say, I don't remember ever picking up that, and I didn't think that was the skirt steak is what we used in that recipe. Hail, Cranksocket! Did you get that lump meat for me? I got more lumps than you can imagine, buddy. Ah, yes. A nice lump you have there. Wow, they just go full in on it, don't they? Let me just get this seasoned with my secret spices. No looking. And get them to skittering on the skillet for a while. And although dusky crab cakes are my specialty, I won't give out that recipe. Here's a recipe for a dish that's almost as good. Gooey spider cakes, so you're not even pretending that they're crab now.
Be careful.
Let's see here. So, okay, so we've got the hermit up there. So yeah, we're just going straight up and back and into this hermit. You know what? While we're here, we should sell off some of our stuff and open up. Hi, little one. You have vanishing powder. So what are you? 18 armor, 8 agility. Okay, 18, 8, and 12. Yep, you're better. You are 5, 6. I don't think you're... Well, see... You've got more critical hit and... So yeah, you're better. Kind of forgot some of the music that I had put on here. So. Wait, can I cook here? Yes, I can. Thank you. Yay, I'm a journeyman cook. What that means exactly, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm getting better. Alright, now we'll go for the hermit. And he looked kind of like a long way away, so whipping out our horse is a good idea. looks like it's this way, because that looked like a gate to a cemetery. Hello? Anybody human up here?
Hello.
Hello, Abercrombie. Ah, hello, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Could I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit? I guess.
Safe travels. What can I do for you?
Oh, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away and I'm so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madam Eva at her home on the Darkshire Square. Oh, okay. Ghost hair thread?
See you around.
That's a little creepy sounding, but sure. I mean, you're an old man. You can't do much of anything. Right? Okay, and you have something for us. I didn't even know you were up here. What's going on there? Victory Prism Antris?
Need help?
Victory. My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need first is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known round these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood.
Go with honor, friend.
Well, thank you, Curious. I don't know if I would necessarily call it voice acting. I just kind of, do weird voices.
Greetings.
Ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I've none in stock, but I can make some for you, if you can supply the ghost hair. Do you actually need to do anything to the ghost hair, or is it just ghost hair that's used as thread? I mean, it's kind of what it sounds like. There's a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts the old farmhouse in the hills of South Darkshire. Everybody wants me to go and see this Mary. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb, and I will glean from it the ghost hair I need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Light bless you.
See, I actually have a couple of friends that do voice acting. Like, they actually went to school for it, and that's what they do for work. So I hesitate to call what I do voice acting. And actually, one of them worked on one role for World of Warcraft for the latest update. Okay, how do I get to where I need to be? Are you up this way? And oh, okay, there we go. I once heard it said by a voice actor, one of the biggest things that people forget with voice acting is that they work on the voices, but they don't work on the acting. And it's like you have to still be able to act and portray a character rather than just do the voice for it. Which makes sense. Okay, Blind Mary. Mary, there you are.
What is it?
Hi. Can you comb your hair? Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands, but I can still feel your gaze. I'm hideous, hideous! Please look away. Here, comb your hair. That'll make you look pretty. What is this? A comb? It's lovely. And it glides through my hair as if it weren't the stiff, stringy horror that it is. Oh, if I only had a mirror. Speaking of mirror, why yes, I used to own a looking glass. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumor has it that the devilish beast resides in the Tranquil Gardens Cemetery.
Beware the living.
I'm sorry, I take offense to that remark. So now I have to go to a cemetery in order to get your looking glass. Wow, you are a tough one. They're just skeletal warriors here. I don't think I'm have to defeat any skeletal warriors, do I? Shadow Weavers. Knock, knock. Hey, buddy. Okay, so now we have the looking glass. Now let me guess. Mary wants to... Do I need to take it to Mary? Does she want one last look in the looking glass? She's not going to be happy with what she sees. I know that already. She's going to hate what she sees. I still need 2 rotting horrors.
Out of range.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were 2 steps away. Okay, that is all of our... Okay, no, Mary does not want her looking glass back. I didn't figure she would. Okay, so... I guess we might as well go ahead and go over the mountain here and kind of finish up some of the quests that we have. No, it's not you guys that I'm after, it's... Is it? No. I'm after Shadow Weavers. Alright, Lupus, I did most of the work. Can you please finish this up? You don't start pulling your weight there, buddy. I'm going to have to get Grizzled Ben back. Major healing potion. Very nice. Alright. So I've gotten plenty of Night Stalkers, but those aren't the assholes I'm looking for. It's these assholes. Alright, he's down under half health. You can take it from here, right, Lupos? You're not looking so good, buddy. Here, let's feed you up a bit. Here, have some wolf kebabs. You love wolf kebabs. Okay, so it's the barn is where what we're looking for as far as the journal. Oh, no worries. I understand how that goes. All right, buddy. Have some more. Have some more of your family. And we're halfway there. Wow, really? You were just that stuck on me? I feel kind of honored, really. This is a lovely looking place. All right, there's the journal.
I need to get closer.
Wow. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yep, it's marksman. No, not the woven shadow. Yes, let's go for the shadow weaver. Let's go for the person creating the shadows, not for the shadows that he is creating. I heard you. Stop moving around so much, damn it. Okay. Now let's... Where did I put it? Let's just magically poof ourselves back. Alright, what does the Torrent Journal say? Giles, the boy, seems a bit rambunctious and will be a challenge to educate. However, the elder daughter, Tiloa, seems exceptionally smart. I couldn't help but notice her captivating beauty as well. She is on the cusp of womanhood now. Supposedly, the Lord has arranged her marriage for next year. But I digress. This week, I will accompany the family to their summer cottage near the East Vale logging camp in Elwyn, close to the Red Ridge Mountains. I hope to write more while there. Most strange and uncontrollable feeling. Never have I felt the way I did today. Whilst assisting Giles with his history lesson, Tiloa was outside tending to the flower garden. After a few minutes, she came inside and placed a scarlet begonia in my open palm and smiled at me in such a way that my heart felt as though it was trembling within my chest. Okay. So, Stalvin, our roaming tutor, was helping tutor a couple of kids and is apparently starting to fall in love with one of the children. The older of the two children, the woman.
Can I help you?
Splendid, Cranksocket. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. Slightly better armor. There's even fouler undead left to deal with, Cranksocket. Tranquil Garden Cemetery, further south of the town. It's a place you don't want to get caught in at night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous this makes them. Proceed with caution, but remember the people of Darkshire that will suffer if you falter. Right, so now skeletal warriors and mages. Oh, clerky boy, I got your journal.
You need something?
This was all you found? That's bad news, I'm afraid. This isn't all of it. You should let it go, Cranksocket. The only place left to look is Ronald's Doom. That's the mine south of town and the largest lair of Worgen in Duskwood. Nobody in Darkshire has ever made it back from that place alive. In fact, some of the records I have here imply that that's where the monsters first came from. Who knows what evil's lurking in there? Please, Cranksocket, just give it up. Let's just forget about this whole thing and never speak of it again. Yeah, I'm afraid that's big no can do. I am determined to get to the bottom of this.
Safe travels.
Not to mention somebody's actually paying me to get to the bottom of this. Theoretically.
Well met.
Well, I suppose they're paying me too. The clerk is paying me for everything that I bring back to him, so that's good. You performed well against the Shadow Weavers, Cranksocket. But even now, years after their first arrival, there seem to be so many to replace the ones we killed. I will put my faith in Master Caravan. No doubt he will get to the bottom of the problem. Maybe I'll get to the bottom of the problem. Have you ever thought of that? Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you are ready to take on the toughest Worgen infesting the woods. Of the Worgen that have made their new home here, The vile fangs and the tainted ones have proven the most dangerous. They've settled down near some of the caves and in the mine to the south. From far away you can even see the light from their bonfires. Right, so kill 8 and 8. Gotcha. That's really all you had to say. Just give me the numbers and let me get to work. Alright, we need to give her the ghost hair.
You need something?
I sense that you have seen Blind Mary. Have you my comb? I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this, and have a few strands to spare. Here's some coins for those extra strands. Here's your thread, crank socket. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. I'm sorry, what? Sewing life into inanimate objects. That sounds fantastic.
Be careful.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, where am I going? Oh, right, up the mountain.
King's honor.
Here you go, Victory. I showed Cog the beginnings of our star viewing machine. He was impressed. Did you happen to find a reflective surface? Yes, I did. Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks. What is that? What am I seeing here? I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Hang on a moment. There we go. That's better. Now there's just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know that would be large enough will be very difficult to acquire. There's an ogre by the name of Zakvul who resides in the mound in the southern Duskwood. If you can, bring me his monocle, and I will use it as our lens. Sure, an ogre's monocle. That's perfectly normal.
Light bless you.
That is just such a simple, common request. So, old man, are you binding evil up here? I'm hoping that's what you're doing, but I'm probably not.
Good day to you.
I need to string the ghost hair thread along my door and windows to keep out unwanted spirits. Did you get it for me? Delightful. This would do splendidly. Here, good cranksocket, take this as your payment for your honorable deed. I'm thinking the ring is going to do more for me. I need a bottle of a certain liquor. Zombie juice. Tavern keeper Smiths at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some. And please hurry, cranksocket. These nights get cold, and I need that drink to put fire in my veins again.
See you around.
Sure you do. Zombie juice. Along with thread that can sow life into inanimate flesh. I mean, in theory, all of this kind of could in theory have justifiable reasons for what he's wanting to do. He wants the alcohol to keep him warm, and he wants the thread to keep evil out of his house.
Can I help you?
You need some zombie juice, do you? That's some strong stuff. I don't usually get requests for it. If you can bring me some rot blossoms, then I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rot blossoms grow in strange places. They tend to flourish on dead things. Duskwoods has a fair share of those. I've seen a few of them growing at the Tranquil Garden Cemetery lately. Check near their graves. But mind the dead that walk about near there.
See you around.
Right. So yeah, definitely go into the cemetery again. Fantastic. Wait, is there a specific path that... Oh. This path right here. You kind of give yourself away when you cast a bright spell like that, buddy. Don't you try and freeze my pet. You did freeze my pet, you bastard. But would you just die already? You're just drawing things out. Holy crap. Every so often I get a really good shot that's just like, okay, I didn't know I was that powerful yet. Or that they're that weak. I mean, they level up the same as I do, so they're always the same level as me. Yeah, go ahead and try and cast a spell on him. I'll stop you, or he will. Alright, so we need 2 more warriors, and then we're done with this place. Then we need to go next door. All right, buddy. Easiest way to get over there without really having to fight through much more of these guys. I'm thinking this path. This looks good. Woo. And takes us over some tin. So we need eight of the vile fangs and the tainted ones. Wait, are they fighting each other?
I need a target.
No, don't. There we go. Yeah. Don't let him escape and regain health. That's just stupid.
I need a target.
Oh, how fitting! I kind of feel like we're going into a circus. Oh! They temporarily turned me into a worgen. And they killed my pet. Nip. Okay, who are you? I feel like I should go ahead and kill you now. Just get that out of the way now and be done with it. Be thankful you don't have a target. That means they're all dead. Muddy pages. Oh, those will be easy to read. All right, so we need 4 vile fangs and the monocle, right?
It's too far away.
Not anymore. All right. Hey, buddy, come here. I got something for you. Granted, it's a shit ton of arrows, but they're all for you. Well, at least until you're dead. Then I. All right. So. Okay, we've got one more vile one. Vile one? Vile Fang.
I need to get closer.
Okay, geez. Relax, buddy. Alright, there we go. Now, the monocle is on the other side of this mountain. Or on the other side of this ridge, at least. Is there a nice, easy way over there? Yes, there is. Actually, we're going a ways past that. Okay. All right. Mount up. Head to the road. Don't stop for anything. Trust me, he'll give up long before you die. In theory. Go down there? No, I don't know what's down there, but... I don't know, maybe it is. Seemed like that seems more like a farm field. I thought they were like in a caves and mines, or is that the Worgans? I think that was the Worgans. Hey guys, how's it going? Hail Hunter. Care to lend a hand for the people of Darkshire? There's a huge ogre mound just down the hills there. The Splinter Fist ogres usually keep to themselves, but they've gotten a bad habit of attacking travelers. Just the other day I saw one drag off a poor man's horse for food. He was lucky it left him behind. What, you just watched him do that and didn't do anything to try and stop them? You ass! The Night Watch wants to only risk its few members in the defense of more immediate threats, me included. But if you kill some of those ogres for me, I'll pay you for your deed.
For the Alliance.
Oh, so it's not enough for you. It's not important enough for you to go and do it. You want me to. Gotcha.
Get gabbing or get going.
Really? I need large amounts of corpse weed for Master Harris's concoctions. It's difficult to obtain, but we can't let our supply dwindle. Corpse weed is tough stuff to tangle with. The plant will get you before you get it, if you're not careful. But if you'd like to help out, I'll eagerly pay you for any you gather yourself. You'll find plenty over You'll find plenty of it all over Jorgenstead to the southeast. Right. And the Jorgen Worg. Oh, what? Really? The Jorgen Worgen? My kinsmen at Ravenhill are concerned with curing the feral Worgens in their forest. The condition itself can't be lifted, but sanity can be restored to those not too far gone. While most here have proven beyond help, we keep an eye out for those that retain vestiges of their minds, attachments to their old lives. I've seen a lone Worgen lurking the Jorgen farmstead, digging in a pile of dirt between the buildings. Could you check out that pile and see if it's left anything?
Watch your back.
I suppose. So, alright, we've got the Jorgen... Okay, so the Jorgen farmstead is right over here. That's good. I'm sorry, is that a giant pumpkin? Fine, come here, carved one. It's like the horsemanless head. Okay, we just need one more of those. No, you don't. You're good. All right, there we go. Now we need to dig up this pile. See what he was burying. Oh, hi. Not sure what happened there. He just kind of came out of nowhere and, like, threw me down, I think. I was trying not to have to kill you. I was trying to be nice, but no. Okay, still got plenty of space. Oh, Mr. Ogres, I've come to play. Yeah, Rascalin is a lot more into a lot more into World of Warcraft than I am. I do casual stuff. I don't get that into it. It's more just fun and games for me. But Rascalin has been playing for a lot longer and is very dedicated to it. Alright, so is he in the... Whoop, oh, hi there. Hey, I've played my fair share of online games. I still play a fair share of online games. When Lord of the Rings Online made their lifetime subscription, I went for it. So I've got that one, and it's always, that will always be up to date, and, I don't have to spend any actual money on anymore.
I'm out of range.
Okay. I don't think I ever played the Final Fantasy Online. Because I never really got into the Final Fantasy games that much. They just never really got to me. Well, that's something at least. Yeah, I mean, there's... I'll say that about a lot of the voice actors that I've seen and stuff have really kind of started pushing for, no, don't get, actually have people that are the actual ethnicities that the character is supposed to be doing the voice acting. All right, buddy. Have a couple of your your family members here. I think this one was made of your cousin. Go ahead and charge him. Not that I think he's going to be that difficult, actually. That is an interesting description. Second Life with WoW, giving it an anime aesthetic. I'm not sure I could really picture that. All right, let's go ahead and warp back to the inn. We have a lot of stuff to turn in.
What can I do for you?
Alright, Cranksucket. Do you have those rot blossoms for me yet? Yes, I do, sir. Good, you got the rot blossoms. I'll whip up the zombie juice. It's strong stuff, I warn you. Here's your zombie juice. Be careful with that stuff. It's strong enough to raise the dead. Yeah, still not liking what I'm hearing here. Really not liking what I'm hearing here. So we have thread that can bind life to dead tissue. And we have zombie juice, a drink that can raise the dead.
Hello.
The people of Darkshire thank you, Cranksucket. You've proven yourself a great ally of the Night Watch.
See you around.
We'll go ahead and put on the new armor. That reminds me, we still need to read the muddy pages, don't we? Yeah, muddy journal pages. Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hand on mine this morning. When she smiles, her eyes light up like glittering diamonds. Unspoken words pass between us. I can feel her in my pounding heart and heated veins. Anger and fury, the likes of which I never knew existed. How dare she? As I was instructing Giles in the meaning of numbers, Tiloa appears before me with a suitor holding hands in public nonetheless. What an uncouth young man. Rather than introduce me properly, Tiloa simply said, "Oh, that's just my tutor, Uncle Stalvin. He's a nice old man." Old! At that word, my cheeks flushed with heat. I am but a few years older, and yet she betrays. So yeah, Stalvin really I think Stalvin got the wrong idea. And yeah, he's kind of going creepy.
How are you?
I told you, Cranksucket, it's not worth pursuing. You actually went and got it? I don't know whether to call you brave or insane. But once again, my archives thank you. So what do we got? A little bit of extra damage, 3 increased agility, stamina, haste rather than critical. 3 armor, 1 agility, 3 stamina. I think we'll go with that. You've recovered everything. Everything except the last page. Which I've got right here. Don't look at me like that. You'll understand when you read it. Some say it's cursed, you know. In fact, I was relieved when the Worgen broke in and made off with these. Take it. Take all of it. In fact, take it. Take all of it, in fact. I thank you for recovering my archives, but I don't want anything to do with this ever again. Please, just leave me be.
Have a good one.
Okay, so that's, yep. And then he's left for Goldshire and then gets brought in to do the tutoring here for Giles and Tiloa. And then he feels betrayed because she calls him a nice old man. And this is the last page. Okay. Downward spiral of despair. First she mocks me, now she's engaged. The ungracious charlatan was pretending to love when truly she desired to hurt me all along. A black void lurks in me now, and it grows with each waking moment. The blood I shall spill pales in comparison to the tears I have shed. Yeah, that's. He went full on batshit crazy. So, Galler, guess what? Cranksock, to be honest with you, I did not believe you'd get this far. But you're clearly a hunter to be reckoned with. In fact, if you wish to formally join Master Kervin's struggle, I will gladly write you a letter of recommendation. Here you go, Cranksocket. Bring this message to Master Kervin. Quickly removes a piece of faded parchment and offers it to you. A few more like you will outnumber the Night Watch. Perhaps then we could complete the work that we few carry on today.
Go with honor, friend.
So what does it say? Master Kevin, the bearer of this note, has shown himself to be upstanding in the light, capable of battling the undead and demons that plague the borders of Duskwood, and willing to join Kevin family in their cause of light. I would thereby suggest that you give this warrior of the light further duties, perhaps to investigate some of the townsfolk that are under suspicion of succor to the enemies of the light. Yours faithfully, Calla. Alright, I did have something for you.
You need something?
Are you kidding me? The dude right outside your door gave me this letter. You couldn't just walk like 10 paces in and give it to him yourself and say, hey, this is the guy. Yeah, he's good. Lazy ass. Excuse me for my cold reception, Cranksocket, but as I'm sure you can tell, I'm an extremely busy man. I see that you have impressed Calla, and I assure you that is no small feat, and that he has given his recommendation. There are unsavory types afoot, Cranksocket, and we can use the help of all who have proven themselves. We battle against demons, the undead, and those who would provide them aid. Be vigilant, be wary, and trust no one who would not give aid to our cause. Glory under the light.
Be careful.
Okay, so now we've got to give, the astronomer his stuff. And then we got to bring the old man the zombie juice.
Light be with you.
Were you able to convince Zarkvol to lend us his monocle for our experiment? In a way, I guess. Sure, yeah. At last, the stargazing device is complete. Thank you, Cranksocket. Now I can continue my research. So this gives 1 armor and 1 stamina, but this gives us 7 stamina.
Light bless you.
And actually, I just realized we never actually equipped this ring. All right, old man. What do you got for us here? Wait, is there somebody down here? I guess there was. Wait, was there? Oh, right. The guy who sent us to find out about Stalvin.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Well, yes, I am, thank you. You're back. Did you find anything out about my brother? I can't thank you enough. I'd hoped for this to be a joyous reunion, but the more I learn, the less glad I am to have asked. But I must know. This can't be. My brother was strong-willed, but such vileness, such sickness and violent, bloody evil. I must have answers. I need to know how I got that letter. I need to know if Stalvin really did this. I need to know why. Take my ring, Cranksocket. Bring it to Madame Eva. The woman is a follower of the old arts and makes no secret of it. Call it madness, but I'll try anything at this point.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
So we're gonna go to a what? What, a seer? I guess you'd call her. Yeah, I think the old man might be a little. The old man is really giving me the creeps. He has really got this whole Frankenstein. You know, first of all, his old, "Oh, I'm too weak and feeble to go and do anything. Could you get me this and that?"
Hello.
I need that zombie juice to keep me warm on these cold, dark nights. Did you get it for me? 1,000 thanks, Cranksocket. You warm an old man's heart with your foolish... I mean, with your kindness. Here you are, my friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Yeah, so foolishness? A few weeks ago, I was picking herbs far from my home. A band of ogres attacked me. I ran, and I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogres swaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please, Cranksocket, retrieve this crate for me, for I miss it sorely. Wait, if you're too feeble to go into town to get your own shit, why do you need... What were you doing that far out collecting herbs?
See you later.
Something doesn't feel right here. Of course, you know, things didn't feel right from the beginning. Trailblazer, your movement speed is increased by 30% anytime you have not attacked for 3 seconds. Natural Mending. Every 20 focus you spend reduces the remaining cooldown on Exhilaration by 1 second. Or Camouflage. You and your pet blend into the surrounding and gain stealth for 1 minute. While Camouflage, you will heal 2% of your maximum health every 1 second. I kinda like the camouflage, really. Where's the hunter's mark? Oh, the hunter's mark got upgraded. Okay. That's why it disappeared. Alright, so let's go down and talk to the seer. At least I'm assuming that's what she is she's a seer. And she'll tell us what, you know, what has become of his brother. See, I kind of like the camouflage because number one, I mean, we're hidden. We gain stealth and we heal just automatically. We don't have, you know, it's I like that. I like that.
Well met.
What dark whispers guide you to my door, hunter? How interesting. It's been quite a while since I've seen such a ring. I'm afraid I cannot give Tobias the answer he seeks, but I can help you find the only person who can, Stalvin Mistmantle. Take the ring into the woods to the north, to Manor Mistmantle, where Stalvin's body was buried. Enter and hold the ring before you. Let the waning moon pour its light through the ring, and the spirits will answer your call. Take heed, Craigsocket. The questions of the living can offer more comfort than the answers of the dead. So we can get new wrist coverings or a new cloak, which we get five extra agility from the cloak. Or okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go. I think we'll go with the cloak.
Go with honor, friend.
So it doesn't look like we have to fight anything in order to get up to the manor. Or I was wrong. Of course. All right, we have to use the ring. My ring. Who holds my family ring? Lower? Isn't that you? Oh, good grief. This goes really, really fast. Brother! Brother! Tobias! Tell me it's not true, brother. Tell me you didn't die a murder. It's all true, brother. Every word. You doubted it? Whoa, okay. I guess we're fighting now. At least we know what happened as far as his, what he was meaning as far as the, he was afraid he was going to get angry in town. Okay, so now to get through all the stuff that they were saying. It's all true, brother. Every word. You doubted it? But why? How could you? You know why. Surely you felt anger. Anger so foul and vicious that it made you want to tear someone to shreds. Aren't you feeling it right now? Then Tobias just, no, stop it! Roar. You see, brother, we're not so different. No. And then died. See, this is why I wanted the concealment. I like being... It enables you to kind of be partially a thief, partially a rogue, as well as a hunter. And for a solo play, that's actually pretty nice. Boom!
We've been walled up for far too long.
Master Harris may have been right. I would have been better to leave the past behind. I've got a new life now. Whether it's that of a monster or a man is up to me. As for you, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Regardless of the outcome, please take this with my thanks. I will take the cloak, thank you. $10, $11, and $11. So it gives better armor, but not as good agility. But it gives better agility than those. And those aren't even worth looking at. That's the worst. Okay, that's the older armor. Let's see here. Blade, we don't use blades. So 6 agility, 10 stamina, but 11 armor. 11 armor, 6 agility, 9 stamina, but gives us critical strike and haste. That we already know is better. And these boots are Calasgrees 12, 6, 10. Which is 11, 6, 9. And they don't go with frickin' anything because they're garish blue. Good grief. Okay. So from here, it looks like most of the stuff is starting to go towards the center and off to the far side. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to duck into the tavern here, and we're going to call it a night.
I need to get closer.
Alright, we're just going to pop a squat here. And yeah, we are going to call it a night. So it was a pretty successful night, I think. We got a lot of stuff done. We really really got a lot of quests done, a lot of good stuff done. We swept through Darkshire and just wiped it clean. I may take you up on that sometime, Rasklin. Just have to figure out a time when it works best for both of us. And on a side note, at least with World of Warcraft, I can stream. I successfully streamed to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, all three at the same time. So that kind of gives a bit better of an audience and a bit more the ability to, provided I can do this with most games, this gives me an ability to see where more stuff comes from and where more views come from, what game is popular in what, on what platform. That's my goal for while I have a year subscription to this to Streamlabs to be able to do that. I want to find out what type of games do well on what platforms and stuff like that. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't, don't forget to pop the subscribe button, the follow button, or the whatever it is on Facebook, I don't know, so that you can stay tuned for more from Olav Productions. Cheerio!